The final weekend of the summer. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you are as we are off and running on EA Sports. Taking it at the 3. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. First carry for the second-year man. It's Najee Harris. And that's not the start that he was looking for, as he's going to be met and dropped behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Harris going to get it again on second down. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9. Pickett now from the gun here. Pass complete. George Pickens with it. And he'll be stopped short of the first down as they rally to tackle him at about the 28. On 4th down, here's Presley Harvin on to punt. And deep to return it is Marcus Jones. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Pulled in at the 24. It'll be a net of 40 yards following a punt of 44. And the Patriots take over. Jones and the Pats now with a 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. Throwing Jones. Got a man. It's Tyquan Thornton. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Now Jones. He'll get this to his tight end. It's Jonnu Smith. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. The 2 big plays right in succession as this one goes for 27. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And he gets this to Thornton. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. So 3 plays, already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. They run with a 4th-year man. This is Damian Harris. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 there. 2nd down. Looking to throw. Jones. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Stevenson. That catch good for 8, but still, it's 3rd and goal now. Back to throw. Jones. That's to Aguilar. Touchdown, Patriots. Nelson Aguilar. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Patriots get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point up and good by Folk. And that makes the score 7-0. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. This will be fielded inside the 5. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. So Pittsburgh retakes the field for their second offensive possession. And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves. You know what it's like at the start of a game with the emotion. Guys a little bit jumpy.
You do.
Oh, you understand the same way. It's just like us calling one, right? Making sure we ease into the game, let it come to us.
Well, you went 3
and now
and
they
out.
have that opportunity.
No, you didn't go 3 and out. I went 3 and out on that first drive. I'm trying to do better here. A look at the numbers for Harris in last week's game. 18 carries, 81 yards.
That's a good start to the season. They got the win, and they were able to establish a good running game Nothing that just blew people away, but a nice solid base to get things started. And they expect that to get tuned up and get better as the season moves on. Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Throwing on third down. Here's Pickett. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things. Get back to what works.
A 7-yard return following a punt of 45 yards. And they will take over 1st and 10. So back onto the field come the Pats for their second drive. They have to be thrilled with that first drive. They got them the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know they spent all week in practice, in meetings, talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up a score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts some doubt in the minds of their opponents.
Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. The Patriots had 0-1 on the year following the loss in the opener. And right now, they're probably asking, hey, who did we offend in the scheduling office? Back-to-back road games to start the season.
Yeah, that's a great question. I'll bet someone called the league office to protest, but sometimes it just shakes out that way. But if they can get out of this with a split, knowing they'll get those home games later in the season, it could be quite an advantage for them if they take care of business now.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
How about that? Red man coverage. He decided to test them early, but they proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
Here's Jones. Throwing on 4th down. It's caught. Smith. And he's going to pick up the Patriots' first down as they find a way to convert on 4th and 10. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Now a first down carry for Harris. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. 2nd down. Now it looks like we're going to get a stoppage here. An injured Steeler on that last play. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Looking to throw. Jones. Over the middle, complete. It's Smith. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line.
Jonnu Smith was a part of the Patriots' huge free agency push in 2021, but only 1 touchdown in his first season with the Patriots. But the way the franchise loves to use tight ends, I think that number is going to increase in year 2. Here, he picks up a first down with a nice catch.
Jones on first down. Completes this one to Thornton. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
And he's going to drop this down to Harris, middle of the field. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Jones now to throw on 3rd down. He will find his tight end Smith for a Patriot touchdown. Jonnu Smith, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Patriots have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Folk connects on the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Week 2 underway around the NFL. And a reminder that later tonight it'll be Chicago and Green Bay in the Packers home opener. The 101st season of that great rivalry. They had the 100th anniversary last year. And then tomorrow night, a treat, a Monday night doubleheader. Tennessee and Buffalo, 7:15 Eastern. And then Minnesota and Philly kicking off a little over an hour later.
On second down, this is Harris. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Pickett on 3rd and 1. That's going to be caught by Pickens. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1.
A nice throw right there. And Charles, this is game number 2 in the NFL for this young rookie. His guys getting the victory last week, and he played pretty well by most accounts. Curious, what did you see?
I saw something similar to what you described, Brandon, because I saw a guy who looked the part, a guy who was in command, not just with the touchdown passes, but definitely looked to be in control of the offense as well. And you and I both know that's often uncommon for a rookie quarterback.
Meanwhile, Pickett's throw complete to Freiermuth. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. First time these two have hooked up this afternoon, and it's a first down. Pickett now on first down. That's caught by the 6'8" tight end, Zach Gentry. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. Two minutes to play first half. It's 14-0. A reminder coming up at halftime. We'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this second week of the regular season. Pickett's throw here into the hands of Jones. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. Options galore here. Second and a few inches. They'll throw again with Pickett. That throw finds Pickens in the end zone. Touchdown Steelers. A great play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Steelers. Extra point put through by Boswell. And that'll make our score 14-7. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. From the 6. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. So the Patriots coming out now. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. Pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down. Larry Ogunjobi in for the sack.
But that's what they have to do more defensively, not just getting sacks. We have to keep getting in his face, not let him get his feet set and deliver. He's been carving them up previously.
Yeah, already has a couple of touchdown passes. About time they put a few grass stains on that jersey. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. They go play action here on first down. Right side, Thornton with it. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete.
Well, it hasn't been a banner first half for the defense trying to cover him today, but they'll take that one right there, helping force that incompletion.
To throw on 2nd and 10, Jones. That's swung out wide to Harris. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice...
And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, a chip shot here. The Folks kick is good, and that will do it for this first half. Well, everyone's eager to resume play here in this Week 2 contest, so we push right through halftime and back at it for the start of quarter 3. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Taken in at the 3. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. With the Patriots taking over to start quarter number 3. This offense set to begin the third quarter. And, Charles, if they had a checklist of things they wanted to accomplish in the first half, certainly at the top of that list would be having the lead, and they've got that here.
That's always the most important box to check, isn't it? But also, they've had some success in their passing game, so probably an empty box establishing the run. They're on pace for fewer than 100 yards in this one, so now they want to make sure that they get that going so they truly have a control in this ball game, and down the stretch, being able to be...
Oh, now Harris lost it. It's a fumble, and it's picked up by the Steelers. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. Well, CD, that's one of those plays you put a mark by. I mean, that could be a big momentum swing here on the opening drive of the third quarter.
Yeah, we may have to revisit it, right? Because if that drive ends up in the end zone, they're sitting pretty at that point. Now, instead, it's a 2-score game that has a chance to tighten up considerably.
A good pickup there, 26 yards. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Harris running straight ahead, and a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
This is a critical sequence here for this offense. Things really haven't gone their way so far. This could be their chance to get back into it, but they've got to find a way to punch this ball in.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's second and goal. From the gun, here's Pickett. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Kenny Pickett with his second touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Steelers take the forced fumble and convert it into 6 points. Boswell good with the extra point, and it leads down to a field goal at 17-14. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Fielded right around the 8. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10. Off play action. Jones. Got his man. It's Thornton. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Give him 30 yards there. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Back to throw. Jones. Complete. Hunter Henry with a grab. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. They'll try the right side with Harris. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense. And know what they say? Those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. T.J. Watt, the All-Pro, in there to take him down.
Just another standout play from the best pass rusher in football. Last season, one for the ages, tied the single-season sack record, and unsurprisingly, won the Defensive Player of the Year for the league.
Now Jones throwing on 4th down. Steps away to his left.
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted.
William Jackson with a pick. And the Steelers are going to take possession of the football. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Harris. And now a pause. It looks like we have a Patriot injured on the play. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside.
Back at the 5-yard line now. 2nd and goal. Here's another carry for Harris. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the 1st level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off, and try and chip someone at the 2nd level.
So Pickett is off to the sideline, and Chris Boswell is on for the Steeler field goal try.
Boswell's kick is good, and that will tie things at 17-all.
So they got the turnover started with great field position, but in the end, the defense able to hold firm, and they only get 3 out of it.
And I like what you said right there. That defense able to hold firm, backed up into the shadow of their own end zone. Goalpost right behind them. They had to make sure they didn't give up the 6. And, boy, they came through in a big way. To them, even though they gave up 3, that's a win for their side.
Patriots offense heads back out there, and we get another look at Tyquan Thornton.
And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this? But it's usually not by himself, is it? Right. Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. This is Smith with a grab. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 22 yards there, a 1st down.
Good job there of getting his tight end involved because he lines up on the right side of the formation, just works his way across the field. I really like how they were in sync on that one. He spotted the open gap in the zone, and his quarterback found him, and they get a 1st down.
Short completion, just 4 yards, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Back now in Pittsburgh. All even as we get ready to start the 4th.
Coming up on a 2nd and 6.
Back to throw again. Harris has it over the middle.
And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
Well, they certainly had success throughout this contest getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another 1st down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
Smith catches left side.
And he'll be brought down at the 27.
And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you're talking about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
Give him 15 yards on that one, and New England has a 1st down.
Some big plays in the passing game on this drive, and here's one out of the running game. So the passing game loosening things up. Now there's room to roam.
Throwing, Jones.
Looking for Thornton, and he's got him. Touchdown, New England.
A a 12-yard touchdown grab.
And the Patriots have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the fourth.
They'll try and throw for it. And this one's caught. And their fourth quarter lead grows by a couple more. And the formula there on the two-point try, they go 5 wide. Not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure that if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you because they run out of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out.
Now the Steelers offense gets ready to get back onto the field. There's still plenty of time here in the fourth quarter. Just a one-possession game, down 8. They'll be looking for the touchdown and two-point conversion. A field goal here on this drive does very little at this stage.
They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be second down.
A run with Harris out of the shotgun.
And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. It'll be a gain of 17 and a Pittsburgh first.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
First and 10, here's Pickett.
He gets it left side to Johnson.
And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
And that's a much-needed first down right there. Look, they're down by 8. So logic says they don't have to get a touchdown out of this drive. But the way things are going, I don't know if I'd put it in the hands of my defense here. You might not get the ball back at all.
Oh, no, he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Patriots. There he goes left side. The 20. And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return and a Patriot touchdown. The offense, they've had some sloppy moments. Sloppy there again on that one, and it could be the backbreaker.
From a defensive perspective, if the offense is going to be sloppy, you've got to take advantage of that. And that's what they've done all game long.
On for the extra point is Folk. And the lead is up to 15 now. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there. Grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Pittsburgh set to take over again on offense. Pickett leads the Steelers up here with a fresh set of downs.
At their own 22.
To the air on first down with Pickett. A slant to Jones.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. From the 31.
Pickett got an open man. It's Pickens.
Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down.
Pickett to throw on first down.
Looking downfield for Jones. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete.
And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
We always talk about the guy who paid off the play, don't we? The guy who caught it or ran it. But how about the elements that go into making a big play? This one in particular, able to scan the field. Pocket held up nicely. What a terrific job by the offensive line. The route well run, and the football right on the money.
First down now, but that clock rolling.
Looking to throw here. Pickett.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. But it looked like the Steelers were able to recover, and they will indeed hold on to the ball.
Here's Pickett.
Flushed out right to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit.
And it's intercepted at the goal line.
Marcus Jones picks it, and the Pats are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line.
3rd and long that time. He was trying to make something happen, but a little too risky.
Well, the field tilted on him, and what I mean by that is what you said, 3rd and long. Got to push it downfield to try and pick up the first down. Defensive backs live for this situation, and they took advantage of the young man right there.
Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts, as it comes with 1:04 left to go in the game. On the give, this is Harris. And some space here. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And now a pause. It looks like we have a Patriot injured on the play. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. That one looks like he'll throw here. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that is incomplete.
The offense schemed going 5 wide, trying to create a chance for the big shot, and they took it. If he comes down with that one, that's a huge offensive swing. But credit the defense with a nice play, knocking that one away.
And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
Now a second timeout called for by the defense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And he is going to have the first down, and that is going to suck the life right out of this crowd. Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game.
Things looking much rosier for them here in week 2. They work with the lead as they've got it 1st and 10. And he gets this to Thornton. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Now another timeout called for by the offense. And with that, they're down to 1 remaining here in the second half. They hand this off to Harris. And he keeps fighting his way into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Damian Harris, his first rushing touchdown on the year. And the Patriots go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. Extra point up and good by Folk. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan action.
And this is caught at the 20.
And they're going to get this down inside the 15. What a performance. All those points put on the board. And, Charles, it wasn't just by the offense. The defense put some points on the board as well. They were solid today.
Yeah, it was a